Bună seara! La mulți ani 2022. Good evening. Happy New Year 2022. I know that some of the people that have subscribed to my channel are probably expecting another grammar lesson or a vocabulary one. I hope I'm not disappointing you, but today it's going to be some cultural information. Namely, I'm going to talk about something that we celebrate today on the 24th of January. Because if it hadn't been for this day in the Romanian history in 1859, maybe Romanian language wouldn't look or be the way it is now. I'm talking about the Small Union, Mica Unire, which happened, as I was saying, on the 24th of January 1859, pe 24 ianuarie 1859. In simple terms, this meant that this province in the eastern part of Romania, Moldova, and this one, Muntenia, or Țara Românească, got unified through the act on the day that I mentioned before. And it was actually possible by electing the same ruler, whose name is Alexandru Ioan Cuza. He was elected first on the 17th of January in Iași, Moldova, the capital of Moldova at that time, pe 17 ianuarie la Iași, in Moldova. And then on the 24th of January, he was elected also in Bucharest, Muntenia. And by having the same ruler, basically it meant that the two provinces got unified and became one country. This seems very simple, but actually the people that fought for that encountered very many difficulties along the time. And it only became possible due to some external conditions which were favorable at the time. To start with maybe not with the beginning, but to give some context, for some wider context, the ones who were against the unification of Moldova and Muntenia were the Russian Empire, very strong at that time, and the Ottoman Empire, who had no interest in these two getting together, maybe because they would have become stronger this way. But after the Crimean War, which ended in 1856 and started in 1853, when the Russian Empire was defeated by the alliance formed by the UK, the French Empire and the Ottoman Empire, there were some conditions, and I think the representatives of Moldova and Muntenia took advantage of these conditions. Therefore, some representatives participated in the Paris Convention in 1858, so just a year before 1859, and they proposed the union of these two provinces, and actually that was accepted. But at the time, the rulers of the big powers thought it was to be only in formal terms. Then they also took advantage of the fact that Napoleon III, the ruler of France at the time, had an external policy which basically stated that each nation should decide their own fate. So that's what they proposed. Yes, they used this. So therefore, the two Romanian provinces were allowed formal union, but they took advantage of the fact that the conditions at the Paris Convention never stated that the two provinces could not have the same ruler. So they were allowed to unify, but nobody thought that they would ever choose the same ruler. So they chose the same ruler, they chose Alexandru Ioan Cuza. Therefore, on the 24th of January, people from both provinces, people speaking the same language, having almost the same cultural aspects, became one nation and realized their dreams. La mulți ani, the Mica Unire. Happy anniversary, Romanians from everywhere.